Okay, so hopefully this really is live. It says I am. So let's see. Oh, here I am. Okay. Yep. And looks like I need to straighten out something. So tonight, Eden's Garden. Let's talk about the Eden's Garden. Okay. So this is a set of early products that we are going to, it goes live next week. Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday, the 2nd, November 2nd. So I'm going to post this flyer on my stamping and sharing group because then I can share it over to my page. I can't post files to my page. Hey, Deborah. So I'll post that over there and share it. And that's got, these pictures and the info. This is only printed like, teeny tiny. So you'll have to look at it. Artwork shown at 45%. I did not get the stamp set or the dies. And my reasoning for this is because this is going to be available in the new catalog. Right now, it's an early release product. So that means we're getting it, a couple months early. They did this last year with the birds bundle, the free as a bird or some kind of birds. Not free as a bird. Curvy something. Curvy Christmas and curvy something or other. So same thing. We can just get it early. I honestly did not like all this stuff enough to want to get the bundle right now, the stamps and the dies. But if you like it, you would do better to wait and order this in January, at least this part of it, because it's going to qualify. It's $52. It's going to qualify for a celebration item. And hey, Rose, yeah, you are finally catching me. Awesome. Hey, Gail. So you'll get a celebration item if you wait till January. The things that I think are most important are these 3 items here. So you can get all of this all together if you want, $82. Or you can get bits and pieces. But I think these 3 are the most important because they are only while supplies last. And I have double checked with demo support. These items are not in the mini catalog coming up. Hey, Marilyn. Awesome. Rose told me you guys were going to watch together. So we've got this Ever Eden 12 by 12 paper, which I'm going to show you because we're using it tonight. It's got gold all through it, evening evergreen and soft succulent. It's really pretty. This cotton paper. So I thought this was going to be more like mulberry paper or like I thought I would be able to get it wet with like a aqua painter and then rip it, similar to how we used to do with mulberry paper. This is different. And I'm going to show you. It's it's shiny on one side and it doesn't rip like I thought with water. But I would use this just for accents and stuff. It's not really, you can stamp on it, but I'll show you that too. $8 for that, I don't know. I think that's a little high for what it is. Gems, beautiful. I got 2 packs of these because that's the most we could get. They are cherry cobbler and soft succulent, and I'm going to color some, or I already did. But these are the things I would focus on now because they're while supplies last. When they run out, they're not getting any more. And with the shipping issues, they're not going to order them again. And like I said, it's not even in the catalog. So that's Eden's Garden. And we'll go over those I'll show you the papers and stuff later. So reminder about the Hostess Code. So this, oh, look at that. I printed it out twice. Like I got all the printer ink in the world. Hostess Code for October. This is good through Sunday, 9 o'clock. That's what I'm going to shut it down. You will get at least $50 order before tax and shipping. Use this code. You're going to get this free pack of the gold holly leaves, which are coming in handy. Then you're going to get the make and take for these kits. And you'll have to watch the video. Like these parts, I'm not allowed to stamp anything. So you're going to get like a sheet of vanilla. And you'll have to stamp and die cut your own leaves. But you'll get your holly leaves. You will get the doodads and the paper, all the stuff. For these cards, this birthday, I use this will be embossed for you. This timeless type, time worn something or other. Early espresso ribbon. I like that. This one, I love this. This is a trifold. You're going to get the pieces for that, and this will be cut for you so that it matches up. And actually, you'll get the inside bits too. So like the scallop circle that I cut out of the evening evergreen, and then the circle from the DSP, and you can make something else with that. And then this beauty, you'll get this label cut, this ribbon. This is a cherry cobbler and gold ribbon. It is so pretty in real life. I love it. So that is the October workshop. That's a make and take kit you will get with this code. Okay. One more thing, and then we're ready to go. Gifts galore. This new, this is the paper pumpkin kit that's coming up, and it makes 9, they call them oversized treat boxes. So just look at the size of this. This is the paper pumpkin box. Let me bring that up. So it's going to be pretty tall, and 9 of them. I'm sure I'm going to turn some of mine into cards, because I don't know if I like 9 people enough to make, you know, some oversized treat bags. Probably at work, but I would need more than 9 for my favorites. So I'll have to come up with something. But if you want to get this, you have to sign up by the 10th. No, wait, by the 10th of November. Yeah, we're in October. It's been a long week. I think I said that already. I'm losing track of days. All right. And then some mail. I got some fun mail, which somehow I already lost one of the cards. How did that happen? All right, Pam, if you're watching later, I'm going to have to show your card later because I came up with a blank envelope. It's somewhere between here and the computer room. But I got this wonderful, look at this Halloween card from Sharon out in California. And she's got some sparkly, like Winkastella on the fire and the eyeballs. And this is from the Ornate Layers dies. I like that. And then she gave me some happy mail inside, which I love. Some embossed leaves. I am a fan of leaves. This little die cut pumpkin die cut. And some cards. And this looks like it's cut with the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which I used tonight also. But isn't that thoughtful? I love it. You're a rare oddity. That's so cute. Thanks, Sharon. I love it. All right. So I think that is it. Let's look at papers. Oh. So let's look at these papers first. See the Eden Garden, 12 by 12. I've already used some of them, but look at this gold on here. And I like this leaf, that leaf print. And this is pretty generic. You can do something with that. I like it. I don't like the smell, though. I gotta say, sometimes the vellums have a smell and foils have a smell. So actually, I'm probably going to have to keep this out of the package for a little bit because I didn't notice it earlier. A little bit stinky. But this is neat. Speckles on the back. And with just soft succulent and evening evergreen, as I'm going to show you on one of my projects, I'm going to do some coloring of these papers. So, because the greens are pretty generic. I like that print. And then this one we're using tonight. And this has an ombre on the back. And this, oof, I like this. The evening evergreen and all that gold. Really pretty. And then a nice plainer one. And then some flowers. So that's another reason why I didn't get the stamp set for this, because I'm convinced that you can use just about any flower or greeting set that you have. And that's my plan exactly. So, cotton paper. I think I was expecting something a lot thicker. Oh, I just realized my camera went weird and focused. Oh, Deborah, you have 9 grandchildren, so 9 treat boxes works. Well, that's perfect for sure. And they would probably appreciate the size, getting all that stuff in them. But so the paper, it's got it's got a feel to it. It's not smooth exactly, but it feels like it's got a little bit of texture on the front and then shiny, smooth side on the back. And I don't know if this shine is going to show through. I spilled some water on mine, and I was trying on purpose. Remember how with, not vellum, what's the thing I was using the other day? I can't remember. Oh, the napkin. I made a napkin card, and I was trying to hand pull around the image instead of cutting it because I didn't want a harsh line. So I took my aqua painter and I went around the image on my napkin, and that wet the napkin just enough for me to pull it. Well, that's not working on here. This is not soaking through. It's not going to do anything. Because I thought, oh, I can get it wet and then rip it easier. Well, it doesn't work because I think of this filmy, waxy looking side on the back. So you can still stamp on it and cut it. It does tear really nice. I was thinking I'm going to use this more for accents, just like rip some off and maybe stamp some things. One of the cards I did tonight, actually we'll do that card first. And I stamped some poinsettias. But it does rip easy. So if you could just hold down your ruler or some whatever tool, it does rip really easy. Oh look, now that did what I wanted. And tearing it with your fingers, that works. You have to get it started and then it's fine. So that's my plan, is just to rip some things off, maybe die cut. I'm just not convinced that $8 for 10 pieces of this is like the best price. But I have it, so I'm going to use it. Alright, that's that. The gems. These are cherry cobbler and soft succulent. Now, you may think, well, the first idea I had was, oh, let's put some berries and then some leaves, and that'll be like a little Christmassy, like holly leaf or something. But you can use these for any flower or anything really. These can be petals, they can be raindrops. When I hold it flat, I don't see any color. I mean, I see like a lot of gold and green, but when I'm looking at it from an angle, I see the red, and then I see shimmery colors in the leaf, the petal ones. So I think it's neat. I'm going to use it with some different colors tonight. Now these, I took the Blackberry Bliss marker, and I don't know, let me see how close I can get. I don't know if we can see a difference. I can see it because it's right in front of my face. But I colored these two with the, dark Blackberry Bliss. And it looks more different when I turn it. And I'm looking at my camera and, I don't think I can tell the difference. Oh, there I can see a little bit. But, okay, so we're going to use those. And I just realized that I did not wet my chamois. I can't think of any, that I might need that. All right, let's get into it. First project, we're going to do a card. Here's all my, nope, that's not all my pieces. Bottom of the pile. Okay. So I stamped the poinsettias. So I used the pretty poinsettia or poinsettia petals. Actually, let me show you, back it up. These are the sets that I've paired with it tonight. Biggest Wish, we're going to use that. Artistically Inked, and the Poinsettia Petals. So again, I'm not getting the Eden's Garden bundle like the stamp sets, but there's plenty of options. So Poinsettia Petals, we're going to do that one first. I stamped in Evening Evergreen ink right on the rougher side, like the paper side, and then die cut it. I'm going to have to run this batch through again because it's, I think I need a new plate on my Big Shot. But I did get a few good pieces cut out. So I'm just going to layer these and make a poinsettia. And the fact that it's green, I'm okay with that because they can come in any color, right? You can make them any color, especially on a card. So my idea is we're going to build this. I'm going to use 2 of these and then the medium and small. Build this up and add it to our card. Now all these pieces, I'm going to save this because I can rip those little bits, or I might be able to punch something out. But I'm not going to go too crazy about saving the scraps. All right, Evening Evergreen, 5.5 by 8.5. Fold that in half. Oops, and throw the bone folder. Oh, let me reach down and get that. That's our base. I didn't get that scored down well enough. All right, then I cut I've got a white for the inside, 4 by 5 1/4. I'll add that in a minute. Then Then I cut a piece of gold foil to be 4 by 5 1/4. So that'll be our front. And I didn't want to waste that, so I added some of the Stitch So Sweetly dies and cut some bits out. So, because I'm going to cover this stuff up anyway. So I can use that on another project. And I'm actually using the very center piece on our second project. So we've got this, put that there. I also have a piece of Evening Evergreen, which, where did I put my notes? This should be 3 13/16 by 5. And I will include that on my blog when I post this up. Yep, 3 13/16 by 5. And the reason I did that is because I was trying to get 3 pieces as close to perfectly spaced. Like I want these to, I'm going to just layer these or stick them on, you know, right in order. And it's going to hang over just a teeny bit. But this was like as close as I could get to perfect. All right, so I'm just taking 3 pieces. These are each 1 11/16 wide by the 3 13/16 wide. And I know that sounds dumb. Like, why would I do that? Because I wanted the border to be a certain size. And I wanted it to be perfectly even. So, anal Annie. All right, so I'm just lining these up, edge to edge. Get that down. And then I'm going to go with this piece. And I'm just butting it right up to the one that I stuck down first. Oops, that didn't seem like it was quite straight. The thing is, if you mess the first one up and get it a little crooked, there's no hope. They're all going to be messed up. All right. Now, I put this on a piece of Evening Evergreen because I kind of wanted it to blend in. If I had any gaps or anything was hanging over, like if anything was hanging up this way, like you can see it's a little bit. So I thought that would blend in more versus having white. And I certainly didn't want to try to glue it right on there directly. But so this is my plan. And that adds up. So the fact that it hangs over this a little bit makes it a perfect fit for my 4 by 5 1/4 layer. Happy accident. Because when I was eyeballing this Evening Evergreen piece, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to trim this gold bit. But, all right, that works out great. So the measurements that I do put on the blog are going to be perfect. All right, let's put glue around here. Now, since I'm gluing this on foil, it's going to be a little bit wiggly, and I don't want to put any right in the middle. It's going to wiggle around for just a little bit because it's slick. So actually, let me hold this, and I need a drink of water. Yeah, Rose, make that foil stretch. It is, I mean, you get 2 pieces, but yeah, definitely. We got to cut out the insides and get every little bit. I'm telling you, my screen looks a little different still. I don't know what they changed, but I am still thankful that I was able to still go live. So that worked out. All right, let's put this white in the middle or on the inside. So I'm almost down to using up my first little bottle of the Barely Art Glue. And then I'm going to switch to my Art Glitter Glue so I can really have a good test. Because I did use both of them at first for a while. And I really couldn't tell that much of a difference. Like enough to make a worthwhile judgment of what I like better. So we're getting there. All right, so I love these together. And this, as it is, it could be any card. It could be birthday, it could be thinking of you. It doesn't have to be Christmas. You know what I realized? I think I'm going to need to bring my camera down a little bit next time. I mean, can you guys, does it look, can you see it well enough? Excuse me. All right, now, before I attach this, this is what we're going to do. Layer and glue. And I'm just going to use more of my Barely Art glue. Okay, put these up. And I'm not worried about popping these up so much because, frankly, they're so thin. I don't know that I'm going to be able to pop them up. So I think I'm just going to glue it flat. And then I want to have a little greeting. We're going to use from that set, Happy Holidays. And I just realized I'm going to need to get my gold embossing powder. But let's just start by gluing these down. And I'm just going to put like a little bit. I don't mind that the leaves are going to flop around a little bit. It's just a little bit, a few little dots of glue. Yeah, I feel like this, the camera's up higher, even though it's in the exact same position. So it's got to be something with the, how the app, or the, yeah, how the app is behaving. I don't always like change. Or I wish I could have read something, like release notes. Do they even put those out? What to expect? All right, and I'm just like, you know, adjusting these so they're not all stacked on top of each other. Just move them around. Okay. Nice. I'm liking that. And you can see it's still, see, it's tone on tone. It should, I would have expected it to be darker. So that paper really did absorb the ink on that side. All right, but we're going to pop that up, and let's get a scrap of white and move, get my embossing buddy, and glue, gold embossing powder. Okay, this piece should do. So I use my embossing buddy and Versamark ink. Oops. Oh man. That landed right at the edge of my table where I could barely reach it. Okay. All right, Happy Holidays. And then we're going to add a little bit of the gold embossing powder. Ooh, I just realized I'm going to have to try embossing on this cotton paper. I might be happier with that. I will have to try that actually, just to see how it reacts with the heat. All right, let's cook this up. So it'll be loud for a minute. Nice. Sue, I think I have to agree with your discovery that this, whoa, that lid was not on. I barely caught that. I will agree with your statement that this embossing powder cooks up quicker. I think it does. All right, I'm trying to cut this with the double oval punch. And that was just a little too low. There we go. All right, my little one, and then I need a scrap of something. Let's see. I think I want the Evening Evergreen. Do I have a piece? Actually, you know what? Let's see if this will punch through this paper. We need to test that out anyway. I kind of have a feeling it won't, but let me squeeze it real quick. All right, it mostly cut it out. Mostly doesn't really cut it though. Nope. So we're going to say a no-go on punching the cotton paper. And I need a script of the Evening Evergreen. You know, I thought the soft succulent was going to look better than it did, so I can't have that. All right, so So let's punch this. And layer our greeting. I really love all this gold. There's been some other papers that we've had that had like all the metallics in it, and I like those too. Put the linen paper up against some cardstock and it will punch. Let's try that. Rose, good idea. Let me see. Marilyn, I'm not crazy with the release notes. They could put something out. Not everyone would read them, for sure. All right, Rose, let's try it. Look at you. That is good. Awesome. And then you can get the shiny side. All right, now I'm going to have to do something with that later since I already glued that down. Okay, Rose, you win the great idea of the award night, of the night award. That is good. I never knew that. Very cool. Okay, now I want to pop this up. So I'm going to use my foam tape. I was going to add some ribbon, but I already stuck those poinsettias down. So I'm not going to redo it. I haven't been home much this week in the evening, so when I got home tonight, I was like, ugh, do I have everything I need? And apparently the answer is not exactly. You know what, Rose? Now that you're saying that, put the paper behind that. And you said linen paper, but I know you meant cotton. But you made me think of that other linen paper, that stuff that I don't like. This stuff that has the adhesive on it. I may give that another try if I put something else and punch it. Actually, no promises. All right, I'm peeling these off, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glue so I can get some wiggle room before I stick this down, because these foam strips are very sticky. Oops, see, sticking to my hand. All right, it's going the right direction. I feel like I nailed that on the first try. Awesome. Seriously, you were just guessing, Rose? Well, that was a good guess for sure. All right. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Put my pin in here, and I believe I don't think I'm going to emboss anything else, but I will leave the Versamark out. So this, I feel like I'm not going to pop the greeting up because I've already popped up the whole layer. I mean, you could pop anything you want, right? Okay. Now, my thing now, do I do the gems, which are going to be like a reddish? Yeah, let's do it because it's my flowers and it can be whatever color I want on the middle. All right, so we'll put some berries here. And when you look at these a certain way, they don't look red. That's what I was saying earlier. When I look straight on them, they look more gold. Ooh, I like that. And you could put a bunch. I'm just going to go with 3. So when I turn it and look at it this way, they look gold, goldish green. When I flip it this way, then I can see red. I might add a few more. Why not? It can be a bigger center. And they're 2 different sizes. So let's put another little one right here. Oops, get off of there. Now it looks like a triangle. All right, Toni, how many things can we add to it? All right, I'm leaving it at there, at that. I like it. I feel like that may be a little overboard, but you get the idea. Definitely pretty. And I like this 3-panel business. So that is our first thing with the Eden's Garden. I really do. I am a sucker for the papers. I gotta say that. You would think I have enough paper, and I really do. But I can't say no. All right, next thing. So this is going to be a sort of like a happy mail kind of thing. Something that's like a pocket or a couple of pockets, and you can include it in a journal. You can just mail it to somebody, like put stuff in it. And my prototype is using some old papers. But so this is what we're going to have, is a pocket here, a pocket on the back, and then a pocket on the inside. Boop. And then whatever you want to put in here. This was just my placeholder. So I think that's neat. And I went with a 8x8. So this is a 4-inch square. I didn't necessarily want to use the whole 12x12 sheet, but a 6x6 was too small. So 8x8. And what we're going to do is, this is the part that I want to show. So this pattern I want to be here. So first I want to fold this, and you don't need your scoring tool for this. You can use it, but you don't need it. So we're going to fold it in half and get the bone folder. All right. Wait a minute, I folded that the wrong way. So I want that to go this way. Now I'm going to fold it this way. Okay. So this pattern, this corner right here is going to be this corner. So we first fold up, and now we're going to fold this way. In. I would call that in. Fold in. All right, line this up. So again, 8x8 square. Now we'll take it this way, bring this back up, and our corners. And I'm just folding these in by hand, getting close to the middle. All right, and then same thing over here. Oops. I'm just turning it so I can see it better. I don't want to get it right on top of the score mark because that's going to make it not fold so nice. So here, we're going to go like this and then like that. And that's where we get our paper. I do want to just tack that down a little bit. I don't think it's going to come up, but why not? Just a little bit of glue. Yeah, Rose, you and me both. I love any little something you can add. All right, so fold that all up. I'm going to give this crease, crease. Then I'm going to fold it in half so we get our pocket on the back and on the front. And I'm going to smash everything down. So you can, I don't know if you could tell, but it wanted to be like a little bit wrinkly. So I'm just going to smash everything down with my bone folder. Don't give it a chance to try to move anywhere. All right, so that's the basis. Now, I left my pocket up here. If you want to have a side pocket, you're going to put glue here and have a side pocket. But I do want to do the top pocket again. So first, I'm going to put my glue, oops, as close to the edge as I can. And again, this is a 4x4 square at this point. So let's get that down. And fold it over, hold it, everything's in place. Hold that for a minute. Wipe all your little crumbs away. Okay, we've got our pocket. Now, I always keep a 1-inch circle punch up here on my table. Whatever size, you just want to cut like a little thumb place out of the top so that we can slip our pocket in, or our little card that we're going to make. And that's not quite in the center, but I'm going to let it go. So I feel like I could keep chopping, try to get it centered over here and wreck it. All right, now what are we going to put in here? Well, we have a pile of stuff. Okay, so I want a little 3x3 card. So I've got a 6x3 piece here. So my idea is I can put a card here. I can put the card here. We're going to add some tags too, and a layered piece. All right, so this is that gold foil stitched so sweetly that I cut out of that first piece. So I want to stamp, I want to bring in the Biggest Wish set. And this one, I think I'm going to do this one Hello Friend, but it could be Happy Birthday, because I was thinking we're going to have some tags and a something in the middle here, like that you could put journaling in, but you could also put gift cards in here. So, or a bunch of gift cards. All right, Hello Friend. So I want friend to be the big words. I really like this Biggest Wish set, but I haven't used it nearly enough. It was one of the ones that I had to have first and then promptly didn't use. All right, hello. But I like the different fonts and the sizes. I think it's just a good one. Okay. All right. I have most of my blocks still in use from another project. So these blocks are too big, but it's going to have to do. Oh, wait, here I got a little one. So I want to do Hello Friend. I'm going to do the friend in Soft Succulent, because that'll be the bigger word on the bottom that we're going to see through. Well, actually, I'm going to do friend across the top. Hello. Nope, I want it to overlap a little bit, and I think I messed that up. Flip it. All right. Yep, I like that, okay. And then we'll add Evening Evergreen. Oops. I like it. You can still read it. You can still tell what it says. All right. Man, I feel like I could punch something out of there, couldn't I? Actually, let me check real quick. Ooh. I have this postage stamp punch. All right, that's barely going to fit. We're going to get another little something out of this foil. The trick is going to be making sure I get it center-ish. Actually, let's just go for it. All right, good enough, because I cut my paper to go right up to that dotted line. So, awesome. Very happy with that. We'll save that little bit for something. All right, and now we can glue this right around the edge. You're so proud, Sue. Man, my stomach is killing me. Ugh. I hope it doesn't make any noises while we're busy talking here. All right, let me just hold that for a minute. So I want this Hello Friend to go like right here. All right, then I cut 3 tags, Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen. And these are the tags dies, and let me see, I cut 3 sets. I think I'm only going to use 2 of these though, because I'm going to do the opposites for their little reinforcements. All right, so that's that. Let's glue these on right now. Oops. I feel like, is that the right way? Is it supposed to go this way? Yep, I think it's supposed to go that way. with the straight line at the top. I haven't used these ones before. All right, and I'm going to flip them over because I like to add them to the back side as well, because people are going to see them. Oh, yeah, my stomach is really revolting right now. Ugh. All right, let me hold this for a minute. I want to do just a tiny little bit of stamping on here with some leaves maybe from Artistic Impressions. My thoughts with these tags are people can write on the back, or if you're into little scrapbooks, you can add some of those tiny pictures to the back. Something. So let me get these. I want the leaves. And how about some of these little flowers? Okay. And I'm going to do it all tone on tone. So if I can get this all on the same block, that's going to be really good. All right, let's do this. And add something there. Yeah. Good, good, good. Now I could use Versamark. But I'm not going to. Notice that I don't put the stickers on all of my stamps. That's just how I do it. All right. Oh my God. Oh. I'm struggling to hold the noises in. I don't want this to be the video where I have to bleep out a sound. Not the embossing gun. All right, how long has it been since anyone has seen one of these white cleaning pads? Although mine's not really white anymore. Oh, man. Oh. I can't tell you guys how bad my stomach's hurting. It's only funny because I don't want to fart. Ugh, but it's killing me. All right. Oh, look at that. All kinds of white hairs coming off of my pad. I'm going to have to run that through the cleaner again. Ooh, and I'm going to have to check my ink pads. Make sure I didn't get them hairy. Nope. Okay. Ooh, wait, I see some stuff. Oh, Lord. Okay. That's that. So I want to glue this down, and I'm just going to put it corner-ish because some of that's hanging off. And this one I don't want at a jaunty angle. I do want it straight. All right, now ribbon. Let's use some opposite ribbons. So I've got this Evening Evergreen. This is, I had this for my freebie a couple months ago, chevron weave ribbon. So 3/8 inch. It's kind of thick. I like it. But again, let's stick with opposite. So I'll put the Evening Evergreen ribbon with the Soft Succulent tag. And I'm just eyeballing this. And then same thing over here. This one I have the sheer. Let me turn it to English. Open weave ribbon. But same thing. We'll just cut a little bit off. Oh, you know what? I should have done the other kind of ribbon. Let me do this. So make a loop. Stick it through the hole. So I'm going through the front. Then we open this loop up. Both these tails come over the top and through. And then pull it tight. Well, tight-ish. You don't want to go too tight and rip it. Now with this being so thick, ooh, I don't know if this if this is going to be a big enough hole. We'll see. All right. Didn't hold it in. I hope that didn't come through. I'm going to have to try to hurry up because I don't think this is just noise. All right. So we've got our tags. Let's trim those back and get this show on the road. All right. So I want these tags to go. Let's put the tags in the back and they can hang out. I like it. Then we've got this tag. So I want this to be a double, like I cut a piece of designer series paper. All right, this is 3 3/8 by 4. And then this was just sized down a little bit. All right, so we're just gonna glue in here. And I wasn't really gonna put anything on here because I wanted to leave room for, oops, like again, a picture or something, journaling something. Oh, I need to wiggle this around. Okay. And this time, oh man, my stomach is killing me. Oh, all right. I need a hole punch that I did not reach. Oops. Marilyn and Rose, every time you guys watch me, I feel like I'm a mess. Like, did not think everything, get everything out that I need. All right, now this is an old punch that I have, and it's only like maybe 1/8 of an inch. It's not big enough, but I'm just making it that big. I'm going again with the Evening Evergreen, and this time I'm going to tie this ribbon. I'm going to, let me see, feed this end through. All right, loop it, pull that. Now I want to use this gold. This is the new gold. So we have gold shimmer that is in the main catalog. This is the one from the holiday catalog, and it is more sparkly than the other stuff, and it's got the edge is super sparkly. So I just want to tie like a knot first, and then a bow. So tying a knot, and I'm just going to try to hold everything in place, pull it as tight as I can. All right, now flip it upside down, or turn it upside down, turn it around, and then I will tie my bows. And then my tails should hang down like this. And I just got to mess with this a little bit. Usually I like tying this with baker's twine too, but it's neat. I like it. I like the different ones. Now these little bits of ribbon, I normally don't save it, but this gold stuff, I don't know if it's going to run out, so I'm going to save that. All right, but then we have a cute little tag, and then that goes right in here. So you can write something, add journaling, add pictures. And I just realized my screen is going haywire over here. So I need to refresh. So hold on one sec, sorry. All right, let's refresh the Facebook page. So we've got this tag, and then we've got our 2 tags back here. And then we just have a little 3x3 card for the front, which I thought I had my Scrap O designer paper. Oh, here we go. All right, I will pick one. I think I want something from this pattern. So I've got a 3x3 card. So I'm going to cut this little bit. Oh, wait, let me bring this back up. Sorry about this. Ugh. All right, we are almost there. Okay, So 3x3 cards, so I want a layer to be 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. 2 7/8. 2 7/8. Okay. And this little bit, I'm actually going to save because I can do something with that little tiny piece. All right. Ooh, I like it. It's very small border. Let me do this side. Teeny tiny. That's okay. Let's get our glue on here. Ugh. Not on my finger. Ooh, you know what? This is where a little piece of this ribbon's going to come in handy. Because I didn't want to put a whole bunch of stuff on this card. Because A, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. So let's just add this, a little bit of glue. Shoop. Put that ribbon right down. And I'm going to hold that for just a sec. And I think this hello is going to work perfect. So I'm trying to one hand this while I hold that ribbon down. And you know, I did just get my Fabri-Tac ribbon. I found some of that at Joann's a couple weeks ago. But I can't reach it right now. But Fabri-Tac works really well when you're trying to glue fabric or ribbon to itself, to other fabric or ribbon, or to paper. It's awesome. All right. I feel like that needs a little bit more. Let's hold that down. Oop, oop, oop. All right. Scrap of white. Here we go. And Evening Evergreen. Oh, and I like how I'm having the two different hellos. And this I'm just going to hand cut. So I'm going to have this hello and then this hello. Maybe that's too many hellos. Hello, hello, hello. All right. And then just straight and straight. Oh, look at that. My scrap paper had stamping on the back. Whoopsie. It was within reach. That's all I can say. Now, I will go back and put a little piece of white on the inside of this. I mean, that's a light enough card I could write on it, but I'll put the white anyway. All right, but I am going to add some of these gems. Now, this being 4x4, this can go in a medium envelope. It may be a little thick, but it's not going to be like postage, like a package or anything. So you should be able to get this in a regular envelope. All right, let's add some of these. I don't want these to be, I want to put these on here too. So let me do two here. These are like our petals. And a big one. Actually, you know what? I don't want to use the red ones. Nope. But I do want petals. So I want a petal here. And a petal here. This calls for gilded gems. For sure. Those are nice and bold and gold. I love them. Whoa. All right, rip that seal right off. Okay, so let's do a little one here. Yeah, I like the way that looks. It shows up better because this gold is really a bold pattern. I love it. All right, and let's do a big one. Why not? Nice. To me, that looks more like a flower. Let's move that there. I love it. And you could really use this for something else. If you don't want to say hello friend and then hello again and then hello, we could have another one. But I love this project. Easy enough, 8x8 paper and then some tags and then a little card and our thing for the front. Nice. All right, third thing. Let's make another card. This time, I think I may mention at the beginning, I want to color this. So I wanted to use the Artistically inked, let's do this one, this flower, because I was going to die cut it, but I feel like, how am I doing on time? Ooh, it's almost 9. Yikes. All right, flower, flower, flower. Let's put that there for now. So I've got soft succulent, 5.5 by 8.5, scored in half. And let's do the bone folder. Then I've got a piece of white, 5 by 4.25 for the inside. Let's go ahead and put that down. Then I've got pale papaya. Whoa, that slid. Pale papaya that is 4 by 5.25 as well. And then the designer paper, this piece was trimmed down, I think 1/8. 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. All right, so I want to add some color to this. So we're going to get our blending brush and the pale papaya. And I've got the soft succulent, so I just need my brushes. So let's do a green and let's do an orange. All right, I don't know what I had on that, but I didn't clean it off very well. Let me just give that a little scrub on my cloth. So my idea is I just want to color this, add a little bit of pale papaya, and then around the very edges do the soft succulent. All right, let's see how this is gonna go. And I bet this is gonna shake my screen, and I do apologize. All right, now I'm not worried about getting this like completely even. I just want color. And like how it's lighter there, that's fine. Totally fine. All right. This actually looks more colorful on the screen. That's weird. All right, now we're gonna go soft succulent. Just around the edges some. Oh, nice. Very edges, very edges. And I'm going right over top of the pale papaya that I put on there. Now, since this has gold on it, I'm going to take a paper towel. The more metallic you have on your paper, you do need to wipe it off. Actually, let's just use this, because the ink will pull up on the metallic ink, so you just need to wipe it off. Paper towel works great. Okay. Nice, I like it. This feels a little bit moist, and that is from all that liquid. You'd be surprised how much ink is going on there. All right, I like a little bit of glue in the middle. So I'm liking this already with the pale papaya. Nice, 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 nice. All right, I need a new piece of white. I don't want that. So I want to stamp a flower, some flowers. And actually, let's do both of the flowers. Why not? blocks on here. I'm trying to see, do I have a block big enough that I could stamp them both at the same time? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to stamp these in the pale papaya. I do have to die cut them separately. And honestly, I'm probably going to hand cut these because that's quicker and I really have to go to the bathroom. So let's do that. And we want the leaves. So let me peel this off. Here I am all happy about finding that white stamp cleaning pad. And if I have wrecked it with bleach, I'm going to be mad. Look at this, ink everywhere. Alright, let's just do a couple of leaves. And then our greeting. I wanted to do happy birthday for this one. Because I do have, I need to send some birthdays. And that we're going to go in Evening Evergreen. Alright, now we're going to see some speed hand cutting. I'm kidding. I'm not really going to go that fast. But some. And I'm not worried that if it's not going to be perfect, it's not the end of the world. But normally I would cut these, I did get my plates ready. But I gotta cut some time so I don't end up pooping my pants because I really gotta go. Let's be honest, I have to go. Alright, but I don't want to cut this short. So I'm just going to keep going. If I just have to, all of a sudden, oh, that's it. We'll see. All right, let's get this one. This one really is easy. I like these blobby shapes. All right, we're almost there. I assume I'm still live because my camera's going. Okay. I think my comments stopped. Or you guys are just like, what is wrong with her? All right. Oops. Didn't realize I was probably out of camera. This is just very strange to me that the camera, like how it reacts and how it's recording, the space it's recording has changed. I don't get it. All right. Ooh, so exciting news. Well, exciting and different. So next week should be my workshop for November because it's the first Thursday of the month. But all the concerts that we had scheduled for 2020 have been started to be rescheduled. Like now it's, every couple weeks we've got something. So next week on Thursday, we are going to see, I think that one's Bert Kreischer, a comedian guy. I like him. He's funny. So I'm not going to be live but I don't want to skip. So next week I'm going to do my workshop on Friday night, which is normally Sue's night. She goes at 7, so I will still be at my regular time, 8 o'clock, but just on Friday, and that'll be the November workshop. Okay. And then the week after that, that was it. The week after that, we have our on-stage Stampin' Up! Convention, but it's still online. So that is Thursday night, Friday all day, and Saturday all day. And that's that second weekend in November. So for that one, I'm probably going to do a pre-recorded video and post that at like my normal time. Because the convention is they're all on Mountain Time. So when they say it ends at I don't know what time. Actually, I'll just have to double check, because at times it might work out, but that's my plan, is that if it doesn't, I'm just going to pre-record something. But next week, Friday, for sure. Friday at 8. All right, ribbon. I wanted a little bit of, even though it's like still a lot of green, yeah. I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to tie it around the whole thing. And I was thinking the pale papaya, but against the green background, it's just going to get lost. So actually, we're just going to do a knot here. If I had left this background with just the white and the green, then the pale papaya ribbon would show up better. But it's just going to get lost in all this. All right, so we've got that, and trim, and trim. Nice. All right, slide this over. It's going to go there. And we're going to add our flowers. Oh, you know what? Let's give these a little more color from our pale papaya. Get rid of all that stark white. Nice. It's just enough ink left to give this a little bit extra. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the greens. So I do have to be careful not to like rip these petals right as I'm going. So my point with this card was I want to show you it's not just, you don't have to think just Christmassy projects because of these papers, because of when it's coming out, and you know, with the berries, I mean the gems, they really do make you think of Christmas, but doesn't have to be. All right, gluing. I'm going to glue this layer on flat, and then we're going to pop up those flowers and add some of those garden gems. Ooh. Now don't forget the Eden Garden paper and the garden gems and the cotton paper. Those are all while supplies last. And they are not in the next catalog. So if you want them, get them. And it starts November 2nd, so that's Tuesday. Yeah, love the papers with these flowers. Yes, with the papers, I agree. I think this would look good with the purple or the pink too. The polished pink or the fresh freesia. For sure. All right, where'd that other leaf go? Oh, here they are. All of them. All right, let's do some glue dots. And stick these on. So I'm going to use the two little ones on the little flower. And yes, I probably should have thought of the rule of 3 and had another flower or something. But this is going to work. Okay, extra leaf. So I want this like boop here and greeting here. And I'm going to pop the greeting up too. So, yep, everything's going to get popped up now. And let's use dimensionals this time. Why not? Although for that greeting, that is smaller. Oh, you know what? This row works good. This edge row, let's just trim that off. Boop. Right there. There we go. Now, even though I'm using pale papaya, I am going to bring in those garden gems and put on these flowers, at least on the big flower. Because I think with the way it plays on the light, I think it's going to work. Oops, we'll see. All right, so I want that one there. Greeting here, and I do want this hanging over this flower a little bit. I don't want it just like hanging off by itself. If I was, I would put it all the way to the edge here. But for now, I want it like right on top of this flower. And then let's do that. Boop. And let's do some of these gems. Let's see. Ooh, this is where I can add one of the flowery ones, or the petal ones. Actually, let me put that right on the petal and see how I like it. I like it enough. Enough to add another one at the very tippy top. Okay. And then now we'll use, I'm only going to put 3 this time. I'm going to control myself. And then I'll do a little one. So, oop, that wants to stick to me. So even though these are cherry cobbler, when you look right at it, it's got that green look. And actually, I think it looks good. I like it. I like how that turned out. So that is these are my Eden's Garden projects. And I am going to have more later, I'm sure, throughout November. But just keep in mind, while supplies last, these are going to run out. These gems they ordered, they ran out on the pre-order, so I had to wait to get those. So we've got our pale papaya. Let's have our clean piece. Our pale papaya and soft succulent card. Then we've got our pocket of fun. I love this. This is like fun mail kind of stuff. Or you could stick it in something. So our little 3x3 card. Hello. Hello, friend. Hello again. Our tag. And then our other tags on the back, tucked in here. And where did my first card go? Here we go. And then I've got my Christmas card with all of those gems for the poinsettia. So, more coming, but I hope you liked these. And I will catch you again next week. Hey, Vicki Lynch. I'm glad you found me. Awesome. Next Friday. So next Thursday should be my workshop, but I'm moving it to Friday, okay? Because we're going to the comedy club. So I will catch you next Friday after Sue. So I'll probably share Sue's video live at 7. So everybody knows, go watch her. And then then I'll come over and be here at 8. Okay? So thanks again, you guys. I will see you later. Bye.